Good morning. Today is Friday, May 10th. I am very quickly trying to scramble some breakfast together because the Art Snacks Box Breakdown is about to premiere on YouTube, so I wanted to at least have something to munch on while being in chat and watching that. I've had a very busy week, mainly because I was working on the Art Snacks video. It was a ton of work, this particular one. It ended up being a longer video, I think just because of the artwork that I made for it. So it took me a long time to edit and finish it. What is this one little piece of hair doing? My God. I'm still in my pajamas, by the way. Still totally wearing pajamas right now. So yeah, it was a lot of editing, filming. It just was a beefy video. So yeah, I got that done, which is always really nice when I have that done because I feel like then I can work on other things because kind of everything has to stop when I'm working on an Art Snacks video. So yeah, I'm waiting for my little breakfast so I can watch the premiere. But I thought that I would start to vlog, or at least vlog the weekend. I feel like vlogging on the weekends might be the new thing, just because I'm working on stuff and James is around and we're doing a lot right now on weekends. So I think that might be more entertaining versus some of my weekdays. My weekdays have been kind of boring lately. Just a lot of admin and unpacking things out of boxes, and it's really not all that exciting. So since I had such a big Art Snacks day editing and getting all that done yesterday, I did that earlier. Like my first half of the day was mainly editing yesterday. The second half I went to Joann's and got paper for a second junk journal that I'm working on. Yes, you guys probably saw in the May blog post on Patreon that I have now started junk journaling, and I will explain more in specific junk journal videos because I'm gonna do flip through tours, so don't worry, you guys will see like full page by page flip throughs of the junk journals that I'm making. I'm currently working on that was so loud. I'm currently working on 3 of them. One of them is my personal one, and I was kind of using that to test binding things together and making the signatures and all that. And then I have one that is for the baby, because I have so much baby stuff that I have been saving, like trinkets and parking tickets and stubs and little photos and stuff like that, which I normally am not somebody who saves that kind of stuff, but I think with a baby on the way, like you feel compelled to save these little things. And that's what inspired me to create a junk journal, because I was like, where the heck am I putting all this stuff? And I had started a pregnancy journal. I bought one off of Etsy a long time, and it was more like a writing kind of diary style. And I tried to like snazz it up and do stuff to it. Again, you'll see this in a junk journal flip through. You know, I tried to snazzy it up, but at the end of the day, it was just too much writing. And here's the thing, like I am not a journaler or a planner person or a bullet journaler, or I'm not someone who likes to write things down. I like visual things. So like the light bulb went off. Like I have all this extra paper, because I realized this a couple months ago. I was like, I have all this extra paper. I'm saving these things. Why am I forcing myself to write in a journal when I can just make like a really cool visual junk journal one that would actually probably be faster for me to make and update anyways. And I'm using leftover supplies, and I have somewhere to put all these things that I've been saving. So anywho, right now what I'm doing this morning, and you saw a little bit of it, is that I'm working on the baby's junk journal. So his junk journal is gonna be all space themed, selfishly because James and I love Star Trek, as you know. And I found that little Spock golden book. Sorry, there's a car outside. I found that Spock golden book, and I just thought, oh my God, this is the cutest thing ever. So I'm using that as sort of the theme. I have found that theming the junk journals out makes it a lot easier. The third one that I've started to collect things for is a Halloween spooky one, which I'm really excited for. Okay, I need to get back upstairs for this Art Snacks premiere, but the vlog kicks off today, and hopefully I will be able to vlog the whole weekend. I gotta get upstairs now. Premiere time. I love just being out of breath just from going upstairs. Like, doesn't take much. Of course, my doorbell rings. Well, I wanted a full day of making art, and it has been that. Although it's been more of a day of crafting. because I've been working on the baby's junk journal pretty much all day. Minus doing some emails and some admin things here and there, but yeah, I've been working on this junk journal. It's very time consuming when you first build, if you're making your own book. It's very time consuming selecting the papers and making sure there's kind of no white pages, at least for me, like if you're using scrapbook paper, and putting in some preliminary pockets and folds and stuff. I'm trying not to go too crazy, but you know, just making the signatures is really, really time consuming. So in this particular book that I'm making for the baby will have 3 signatures. I have 2 of them done. So I got 2 done. I have 1 left, and I was kind of at that place of like, do I keep going or do I stop? I gotta switch arms. Ugh. Oh my God, I look terrible right now. I've just been, what is with my hair? Oh my God. So yeah, I got the 2 done and I was like, oh, do I keep going and trying to get the 3rd one done? Do I stop and switch and do something else? But my desk is kind of a nightmare. I'm gonna try and get this last signature done so that I can put away all this stuff, because it's just, this will drive me nuts if it stays out like this. And unfortunately I need all these things to finish this last signature. I probably won't bind the book today, but at least it will be ready to go, and then I can just assemble it, you know, sew in the signatures and stuff and get the binding done. So that's that. I also made myself a little snack. So I made myself a little snack here. Got some strawberries and some avocado toast with tomatoes and avocado and a little bit of goat cheese. Don't worry, it's pasteurized and I'm not eating a lot of it, it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and work on this, and I'll check in later. Good morning. Today is Saturday, May 11th. I really did not do a good job of vlogging the rest of yesterday, although I pretty much just spent the rest of the day working at my desk, which was really nice. But in between, I was taking breaks and I was doing really annoying admin stuff for Bye Bun and just for life. You know, following up with utility bills and medical insurance stuff, and it was all just kind of annoying, and all the annoying like house phone calls I left as one giant annoying list to do. And I was working on it yesterday, and I had this one health insurance thing, and it's so minor. We have amazing health insurance, like thank God, but I happened to get this one bill and it's been an error of just, they put the wrong code on it, and we've been dealing with this for like several months, and it's like, come on, just put the right code on it. And it's like, you know, it's like 300 bucks or whatever it is, but still, it's really annoying to call and be juggled between your insurance company and your medical provider and the hospital that's billing you, and it's just like, oh my God, it just was really frustrating. And then it was like Hormone City. I just was on the phone, James came home. I had already been on the phone for like an hour, and oh no, my battery's dying. Okay, take 2. I had already been on the phone for an hour. James came home like early from work, which I wasn't expecting. So like he came in to see like me like super frustrated, and I literally like looked at him and just like immediately burst into tears. And I was like sobbing hysterically because of this insurance thing. Looking back at it now, it's funny. It's just hormones. Like, it's totally what it is. Like, I've had total sobby meltdowns for like the most minor things, but like when you're in the moment, you just like, you become hysterical and like I can't control it. And once I start crying about something, I literally can't stop. So I think I cried for like 30 minutes just because I was frustrated about this phone call. Totally a hormone thing. That's not something normally that I would get so upset about. After that, I stopped vlogging because my face was like super puffy. I was really upset. And then I was like, I don't know what I want to eat for dinner, and so yeah, we ended up just you know, putting on comfy clothes and going downstairs and watching a movie, which is what I was working on a little bit this morning. Last night we watched Suspiria, and I sent James out for a very specific craving I had, which is so disgusting, but I had to have it. It's the Marie Callender's frozen spaghetti. God. I was such a mess last night, you guys. I was such a wreck. So I sent him out for Marie Callender's frozen spaghetti and Ben & Jerry's ice cream, which he went and got, and thank God, we're so close to things. It's like the best thing ever. So it was like a 5-minute thing for him to go get and bring back for me. So I had a really crappy frozen spaghetti, which was great. It hit the spot. It was awesome. And then we watched Suspiria, which is something that I really wanted to watch. I wanted to watch the new one. I won't say any spoilers. It was interesting, I'll put it that way. I'm a big fan of the original. I love the original. And the trailer for this new one looked so good when it came out. I was really excited about it. But it gets weird at the end. It's definitely not a remake. It's a tribute for sure. It gets weird. But the first half is amazing. The music is great. Tom York did all the music for it. The way it looks, the sets, the vibes, the dancing. Everything's really cool. So I was feeling very inspired. So I got my sketchbook and kind of did one of my little things. I do this often when I'm watching TV or movies or something. I will just have my sketchbook in front of me and I will look up at the screen and quickly sketch things. I just kind of sketch like really quickly with colored pencil, and then once it's all done in color, you guys have seen me do this before. Once it's all in colored pencil, then I'll get ink and fill it in and stuff. And it kind of becomes like a really nice busy page, because once I have everything in colored pencil, then like I can ink this at any time. Like whether I'm sitting at D&D, I can ink it, or if I have like 5 minutes and I want to do something, I can ink something. It's just a really easy way to like always be working on something in your sketchbook, even if you only have 10 minutes kind of a thing, which is cool. So yeah, that was fun. I kind of liked some of the shapes and stuff that were in there. So I'm having fun just kind of playing with a couple different supplies, mermaid marker, colored pencil, and then I have rediscovered my love for these, the Zig Clean Color brush pens. These are really great, and they're fun because they're water soluble, or they're water based rather. They're just really fun with just one of these and a water brush and a colored pencil. Bam, like you can just go crazy in a whole sketchbook spread. So that was what was going on last night. So right now I'm just kind of messing around in my sketchbook. What I think I might do actually is film a unboxing. I really want to film the Arts Next travel collection, which I have, which ironically the camera is perched on right now. I want to film that for you guys. I don't think I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I just want to keep it like a casual unboxing and just kind of play with things. So it kind of works because I want to play with the materials, and I'm already kind of playing in my sketchbook now, so it kind of feels like maybe it's a good time to get that filmed. I might do that right now. James right now is at the farmer's market. He's getting some fruit. And then we both have to kind of stay close to the house today between 1 and 5 because we are getting a dresser delivered. Didn't expect that to be an in-home delivery, but apparently it is. And it's for the baby's room. So we have to kind of stay close for that delivery. So I'll probably just be dabbling on some art things. I need to work on the garage with James. So probably later at some point today, we will go work in the garage. I've been avoiding it. You guys. Like filming even just that like garage workspace setup thing is just like, ugh, I have not really put a lot of time down there. It feels like a dungeon right now, which I know it won't always be like a dungeon, but it feels like a dungeon. So waiting for the delivery, working in the garage, and then we have D&D this evening. That's what's going on. So trying to just get some work knocked out now before working on some house stuff. And at some point I'll take a shower so that I don't look so haggard right now. It's fun just playing in my sketchbook, honestly. I'm enjoying it. Okay. We have stairs for the pugs to use to get up to the bed. And Lurch can't fully make his way up them. So when he gets to the top stair, if no one's there to help him, he just parks himself. And he'll just lay there on the top step. Lurchy. Lurchy. Lurchy poo. Won't turn his head because I think he's scared he's gonna fall off. Lurchy. Trapped on a step. Lurchy. So worried. Ignore the mess that is in our bedroom. I just wanted to give you a very unfiltered bump update here. Very unfiltered. This is the benefit of not having vlogs on YouTube, is that I can do this and feel comfortable. Okay, so unfiltered bump update here. Very big. I am officially 27 weeks today. It is the last week of my second trimester. Then it's third trimester, home stretch. Yes, it's definitely out there in the way. Very uncomfortable. It's getting more difficult to do things, that is for sure. Everything requires more effort. Thankfully, it's pretty much all baby, which I'm happy about. Very much a hard baby bump. He moves around all the time and a lot, and sometimes very aggressively. But yeah, that's it. I'm very grateful for good pregnancy baby genes, because pretty much all the weight that I have gained is in my bump, not really anywhere else. I have been able to wear pretty much all of my normal clothes. I've gotten a couple different tops and bras and stuff, and this is maternity leggings, but like my dresses and my t-shirts still fit. Even when I run out of maternity leggings, I will wear my regular leggings, but I just roll them down. I'm very happy about that. Everything so far is just very baby. Anyhow, that's the bump update. All right, I have showered. I'm now eating a Starburst. Chewy candy has been like one of my big cravings this pregnancy. Like high chews, Starburst, Skittles, Laffy Taffy, any kind of chewy fruit candy. I took a shower. James just pulled my car out of the garage. And now we're gonna go work in the garage. Try to get things organized down there. As you know, my garage setup space is gonna be a separate video. I don't know if that's gonna be before or after this, but that's its own video. So, I'm gonna go work in the garage, and I'll check in with you later. Okay, well, I've put some makeup on my face, so now I look slightly more human, thank God. But I have to hurry up and run off to D&D now, and I don't want to take this big camera, so I'm probably gonna just film some stuff on my phone from tonight if I remember, hopefully, and I don't fall asleep on the couch like I did last session. But the vlog will pick up tomorrow, where I think we're going to IKEA, which will be interesting. Sure, it looked insane.
Pretty fun.
Okay. I'm talking to the camera, okay? Hello, today is Sunday, May 12th?
Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day. We are getting ready to go look for a dining room table. Originally, we were gonna go to IKEA, and then I realized I went to Cost Plus World Market, one of my favorite places, the other day, and they had really cute furniture. Expensive, but very cute furniture. And I brought it up to James this morning. I was like, let's just look online. And they happened to be running a 30% off coupon on anything in the store. And we priced it out. And with the coupon, it puts us in our dining room budget, dining room table budget rather. Changed gears and have decided to go to World Market instead of IKEA, because we're trying to be grown-ups and purchase real furniture.
Hashtag coop life. That's coupon life. Hashtag 30% off gets my coupon rocks hard.
It does.
It's the best thing in the world.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna go do. And we should go to H&M so you can look at pants.
Sure.
You need a jeans, right? Wasn't that on your list for next week?
Let's not vlog that though.
Okay, we won't vlog the pants, but we will vlog the dining room table. Sure. Let's hope we get a table. You're coming with. Oh, by the way, baby is now 27 weeks. He is the size of a cabbage and 2 pounds and 14.5 inches. Crazy. We are now undercover at World Market. We've already gotten pretzels and H&M, but I think we found the table that we are looking at. Oh, pretzels.
And Dairy Queen.
Oh, and Dairy Queen. But this is the table we are looking at because it's extendable. Oh, yeah, Vanna White this thing, babe. It has an extendable side. Actually, can you open the other one too so I can see it both open? Oh yeah, so we can make it into a giant table if we need to. It's a little darker than what I think we were originally looking for, but I think with a light colored rug it will work. And at least it has like really simple legs to it, which I think will be nice because it won't look so complicated in the space. I've already been told by Big Mama that we are hosting Thanksgiving. So not this year, but in the future. In the future, Thanksgiving is gonna be our holiday. So I think this is the table we're getting. Let's hope it fits in the car. Well, I'm in the car because now we have a brief hiccup with the table. Because putting it in the car would just be too easy. It's too big. The box is ginormous. We thought that maybe it would fit. It does not. We have not purchased the table yet. Thankfully, this World Market was kind enough to let us sample getting the box into the car before we purchased it. But we talked to the manager of the store, and apparently he recommended this company called Lug, which is like an Uber of heavy deliveries. And you can basically get someone in a pickup truck within 30 minutes to come pick it up and bring it to your house. And it's way cheaper than the delivery fee here at World Market. The other thing too is we looked to order it online, because trust me, we would have just ordered this online. But it's being delivered on May 26th, I think was the window. And we have our housewarming and baby shower scheduled for June 1st. So we're trying to get the house squared away and all this furniture done before the party, if possible. I mean, look, worst case scenario, I will pop up a folding table and I will make it work. But, you know, this would be a pretty big centerpiece of the party because I'm thinking of how many people we've invited, which is too many. So we have 30 something odd people coming into our house. I would like to have a large dining room with chairs to accommodate everybody if possible. So we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen. To be continued. Table update. It's here. Woohoo! All thanks to an app called Lug, which we had no idea about.
Yeah.
And it worked out. And now it's here and actually upstairs. So the next phase is gonna be James gets to assemble this, and we're gonna reorganize this area over here. So that far cube is what's gonna go down into the garage. We'll figure out where the placement of this is, and then these 3 pieces are getting moved down to the garage for now. Yay, dining table success! Mr. Lurty Poo. Oh, look at that big floppy boy tail. What a good boy. Also, meanwhile, I've been organizing our house paperwork, organizing everything together, my Vibun 2019 finances, home bills, and I'm making a house repair log so that as we fix things, I'm documenting it with the date and what it was and with what receipt. This is like my medical folder that will eventually turn into like baby medical folder, and then organized a big folder of all of our house documents, all of our escrow stuff and property stuff, so that's all nice and organized. I went through there and labeled everything. All of our home documents are in nice organized folders now, and it's not total chaos. All right, so here's the table turned. And I think it looks better like this because I think when it was turned the other way, it just felt repetitive with the couch being like this and then the table being like that again. And I feel like this actually opens up the space a little bit more. And I'm just thinking of like the functionality of once we get chairs in there. And we popped this bookshelf upright, which I was okay with it straight, but now that I see it upright, it does give us a little bit more space, especially once we have chairs over there. I do want to get a lighter colored rug. This rug will not be staying here. This will be something lighter. But I think this table configuration works a little bit better for this space in here. And over here I want to do like a like a gallery wall. I have some shelves and we have a whole bunch of different frames and stuff, and just fill that up as like a cool gallery wall. Turn this into additional baby storage under the stairs or whatever. We have the flexibility to do that. As for the record player was on top of this. Now we're thinking we're gonna move the record player to on top of where the records are over there and just hide the cords as best we can as the garage door closes. All right, it's getting definitely more cozy over here as we start to settle things in. We have the table in the position that we want to. We've added some plants, and then we've kind of gussied up this little bookshelf nook area. I think eventually we want to replace this with a different bookshelf, something that's more open and kind of wood industrial looking. And then this is all just probably will eventually become baby or kids storage, whether we're getting some other new shelf that goes in there or something. So this is all very flexible, which is good. And then because it's just one bookshelf here, we could replace this with a new bookshelf and it wouldn't impact the gallery wall plans that we have for over here. It's good. And this is like the cleanest our bookshelf has ever looked, because we wanted to put little tchotchkes in here. Obviously a plumbus, because that's a thing. Up here we have this Morty mug. That is one of James's favorites. He got this when he did the Rick and Morty live stream, and we just were like, why don't we put a plant in it? It's like perfect to put a little plant in, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We have the salt lamp, which I love. It's kind of cool in a little nook. We have a Rick ray gun, a giant D20. I mean, hello, we are like adult children. Comic books. It'll be interesting once we get chairs in here.
Yeah, I think so. I'll definitely fill the space out more.
Yeah. Look at this little weird bun. What is going on here? Well, after all of that, I'm very tired. I was tired like a couple hours ago, but oh look, it even looks good for, like on camera, like behind. No, it looks good. I'm happy with this arrangement. It's now after 9 o'clock, so we are forcing ourselves to stop, and we are gonna watch Game of Thrones, episode 5, so second to last one. And I have a delicious choco pie that I'm gonna eat, which I'm very excited about. I've been saving it. Okay, so I'm gonna close out the vlog here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.